Psst. If you're watching this later on YouTube, you should subscribe. You really should. Because you'll make me happy. You'll make me as happy as this little dinosaur that's on screen right now. Hello everybody. I'm awake and alive and a good boy, and my hair is lovely today? I don't know. Anyway, actually I do know. It was sarcasm. Anyway, let us spam the universe. The entire universe. Saturn, you're hearing about this stream. Don't eat your kids, Saturn. That's rude. That's a mythology joke. We're starting off good today. I just realized I have not drunk enough water. Because my head just did the whoop. It's like not a headache. It's the thing that happens just before a headache. It's the warning shot. Which is not good. Which is not good for streaming purposes. I'm just going to go... Yeah. Do. What is that? Alright, so Dinosaur Children's Book Project proceeding. And you probably notice on screen right now, just hiding just behind my webcam over here, we've done our warm-up drawing already. This is the Concretosaurus. And they have no emotions, because they're made of concrete. And I left the head very square, because I think that's funny. But anyway, we're going to leave that on screen right now, because now we need to Google dinosaurs that start with L. I actually thought of one. Alright, I think, what are we gonna do here? What am I in the mood for? I don't think, hold on a minute, let me check me dinosaur folder. We have not actually drawn... Okay, no, alright, so the last two dinosaurs, were not fluffy. So it's about time for a fluffy one. What the hell is this? Okay. I think Leanllynasura will be a really good one, because... right, so if you don't know what thing I'm looking at the Natural History Museum of the UK. I think these guys might be underfunded. Wait a minute, what the hell is this guy? Anyway, so I think what we should do is Leanllynasura, and maybe Lambeosaurus. Lesothosaurus is another one, another good one. Damn it, some dinosaurs just have too many cool things about them. Let's look up this guy, because I don't know about this guy. I'm getting distracted. Huh, my dryer is dying, apparently. Hold on. I'm gonna leave you with this. I'm gonna go check that my building isn't actually gonna be burnt down and it's all my fault. Excuse me. My dryer is possessed. Hello, Drinkfire. I don't know if anyone heard that screaming noise, but I think it's time to fix that. Uh-oh. Alright, what were we doing? We were drawing dinosaur. Drawing dinosaur. Leanllynasura. I'm in a Leanllynasura kind of mood. What the hell were we doing? We were doing this. Alright, extinct genus of Coelophysoid Herpidor. 3 meters. Okay, this guy is not particularly interesting. Right. Well, Leanllynasura, here we go. Leanllynasura? You know what? It's like literally just... It's literally just right here. And this is a person who's really fluffy. This one wasn't walking with dinosaurs, so people know about this. Nah, I think it's time to ignore that problem until someone gets injured or killed. But the thing is that the number one person who's going to get injured or killed is me if the dryer decides to achieve sentience and, like, spiral off the wall. So yeah. Alright, what do we got here? Leanllynasura, relatively small dinosaur. Right, let's put this on Wikipedia right here. So, alright. Early Cretaceous, dinosaur cove of Australia. Only known species Leanllynasura amica graphica, described in 1989. Ooh, friend writing. Leannon's lizard. Relatively small dinosaur, 90 centimeters in length. Alright, so most of that's tail. 2 specimens and 2 nearly complete skeletons and 2 fragmentary skull. Very long tail. Alright, possibly. Ipsilophodontid, non-iguanodine ornithopod. So basically people aren't sure what this thing is. Biology and ecology. Interesting that they don't mention that this thing was they don't mention that this thing wasn't walking with dinosaurs. Because it was. Very interesting episode, that. I mean the original one, not the new crappy one. Polar dinosaur. Victoria would have been within the Antarctic Circle. Latitude is very cold today, significantly warmer. Extended periods of daylight and night. Which means that it would have had to live in the dark. Alright, so I want to Google quickly how cold early Cretaceous Australia would have gotten. So, early Cretaceous Australia. Alright, so what do we got here? East Gondwana. So that's over here. Modern day Australia, Zealandia and Antarctica. Who is talking to me? Geology, vegetation, Lacaponal ice, polar forests of the... Ooh. May have been up to 15 degrees centigrade, warmer than they are. Okay, polar forests of the Cretaceous. Alright, Cretaceous polar forest. Like, generally warmer, clearly. Basically, I'm reading all this so I know whether to put feathers on this guy or not. Cretaceous polar forest. What is the temperature? Ecological productivity, fossilized paleoclimate proxies. Alright, there we go. Cool is 16 degrees centimeters and as warm as 32. Alright, so it's pretty warm. It's pretty warm. Like, this thing probably wouldn't have needed to be super feathered. Super feathered, I don't know. During this period... I mean, I would have liked to make a fluffy, like, dinosaur, but meh. Oh well. Perhaps Walking with Dinosaurs, the original 1990 thing, was exaggerating how cold Cretaceous Antarctica could get. Anyway, hello Concretosaurus. So let's get busy here. So we're gonna put a thin coat of feathers on our friend here. Alright, so Leanllynasura, search, skeleton. Bloody hell, this varies a lot. Who the hell? Who the hell? Right, that is incredibly long. That seems too long. Yeah, this varies a lot. Ooh. Where is Scott Hartman? Nope. Alright. My boy Scott Hartman has not done that one. I do have to admit, I also exaggerate how cold Cretaceous Antarctica could get sometimes. Well, I'm glad it's not just me or the BBC back in the 1990s. Oh boy. Yeah, that seems ridiculous. Let's not do that. Sam Blank's illustration. Damn it. This seems ridiculous, though. What is the bloody Leanllynasura fossil? I really don't want to just use a thing of DeviantArt, because, alright, let me show you what I'm looking at here. Because, actually, we should just, make it like so. So let's go here. Jeez. Alright, reference. I really don't want to use, like, I don't know. So this is what we're looking at right here. This is a drawing of the skeleton I found, which I really hope is based on the actual fossil, because if it look at this, even by dinosaur standards, this tail is stupid. Like, this is ridiculous. I genuinely do not think it's this long. How do the arms connect? To the shoulder bone, of course. Yeah, man, like, I don't know, guys. Leanllynasura, it might be a hard one. It might be, because compare that to this one. Compare that to this one right here. Do you see how completely different the dimensions are? Like, admittedly, this could be a juvenile individual. Like, yeah, this is what we're having to work with right here, is that our references are whack as hell. That probably is of a specimen that was later determined to be a juvenile one, so maybe the tail is an antenna, yeah. The shoulder is just really tiny, yeah. Ugh, maybe, I mean, yeah, it's like, people have reconstructed these little guys. I remember seeing elsewhere of, like, you know, they have little signally bits on their tails. Maybe with the tail bones of every single specimen they found in the same skeleton. You know what? It wouldn't be the wackiest thing people have done with Leanllynasura, or people have done with... Right. So that looks a little bit more... That's not the right stuff. How long was its tail? Right, so that... You know what? I'm gonna use this as a reference, but I'm gonna cut the tail length, like, in half. Because this is stupid, what we have here. This is really, really silly. Let's do that. And what's here? It's... And let's do this, and thank you, Ashley Patch, for being a reference of sorts, I guess. So we're gonna go here. This is the longest bloody thing. It's gonna be noteworthy, so note to self. I'm gonna stick with the tried and true method of dinosaur tail, because how on earth is that thing supposed to stay off the ground? It's not, like, Leanllynasura's tail, literally just reading Wikipedia, is notable for not being ossified, which means that, like, the tendons that hold the tail up, like, they hadn't turned to bone. So it would have been just tendon and muscle power holding this thing up. So this looks... I'm not an expert, I'm not a biologist, an anatomist, or even a paleontologist. I'm just a dude on the internet who draws dinosaurs. This does not look right. This looks not right. Like, lizards have tails like that, but lizards don't hold their tails off the ground. So, yeah, nah, we're gonna roll with this. We're gonna roll with this, but shorter tail. Alright, so now, think to self. I'm going to base this thing, because where did it live? Let's just double check. What is the biology and ecology? Alright, so... Alright, so horse tails like as at first. Basically, early Cretaceous, it's confusing for me actually, early Cretaceous, Australia, or like East Gondwana rather, like the vegetation stuff wouldn't have been too dissimilar from like modern day New Zealand. New Zealand represent, so thinking to myself, what is a fella that is in New Zealand? Also, what hunted this thing? Which formation did he get? Alright, it's from the Albion stage of the Cretaceous, Dinosaur Cove, Australia. Let's look at this. Dinosaur Cove, Australia. Right, right. Alright, so what we found here. Oh, right. Alright, so Leanllynasura, Atlascoposaurus, and a Coelurosaur. Alright, polar dinosaurs. Okay. There hasn't actually been much found here. Interesting. Alright, it's the Uramella Formation. What is near? Alright, so what do we got here? Alright, there we go. We've got indeterminate ankylosaurs. We got that. We got Leanllynasura, theropods, Australia Venator. Oh, interesting. All right, so there was a big. I think I know this guy. This is the dude that was here. All right, Megaraptor and theropod. All right, so Leanllynasura definitely had to hide from things. Aves, Cacarod. All right, so they were Carcharodontosaurids. Yeah, so a lot of indeterminate things. All right, so Leanllynasura would have been playing the deadliest game of hide and go seek. That makes sense. So I think I'm going to. What is a bird that hide? You know what? I'm tempted to give this thing Kakabo-like colors, but the Kakabo is such a doofus that maybe that wouldn't make sense. I didn't know you knew Dinosaur. How did you meet? I mean, if you've ever met a bird, technically, you've met a dinosaur. Like, I was eating a pie on a bench the other day, and I got surrounded by sparrows who were like, "Food? Food? Meep, meep." And it's like, you little dinosaurs, you cheeky little sods. Now I want pie. Okay, enough dilly-dallying around. Let's find a reference here. What is a kind of a thing? Oh, you know what would be a good idea? We're going to basically draw this thing like a deer, but green. Let's go here. So, this thing was a, what was it? Low browser, right? Low to ground, horsetail, cycads, and ferns. Let's, small... What's small deer? Small deer... Maybe the muntjac. No, let's do... Wait, it's also... You know what else is kind of analogous to, like, East Gondwana, early Cretaceous? Is, like, Chile. So... Chilean deer... Are there deer down there? Chilean deer? South Andean deer? Argentina and Chile? Oh, interesting. Alright, hold on. Let's look up wildlife of Chile. Very diverse. Oh, we've got Andean condors. Blah, blah, blah. Come on. Flora, fauna, mammals. List of mammals. Alright, there you go. And also list of birds. Alright, so what do we got here? We got... Oh, wow, there's a lot of things here. What the heck? Look at this guy! I'm going to know on things. Alright, so the copu, grass mouse, bunny rat, Polynesian rat. Oh, look at this guy. Anyway, I will try offering some food next time I see a T-Rex. Hello, Azusa! Welcome to the stream. We're still in the research portion of the stream, figuring out what we want to do. Joffrey's cat, Codcod, Eddie Mountain cat, Darwin's fox, marine otter, Vicuña, southern poodoo. What the hell is this thing? I'm getting distracted, just a little bit. Alright, so that is a South American... Native to the Valdivian temperate forest. I think this is it! I think this is our reference. So we're gonna kind of have a reddish... greeny thing. This, but more green, I think, is going to be our reference. Because this is just a little guy. This is a little guy. I love this little guy. Because, what is he? What's your habits? What do you do? Range and habit, genetic diversity. What do you do? What do you eat? What do you eat? What shall I feed you? This, I should not talk like this. Alright. Alright, so if it's a little deer, I'm assuming it's a low browser. I love bats because they have rabies. I don't love the rabies though, that's not fun. I see Gimp. Yes! You are correct, you see Gimp. Gimp is here. Gimp is here! Right, Southern Poodoo. Right, so just for anyone who hasn't joined us, here's our starting toon screen, here's our warm-up drawing. Concretosaurus. I don't know what expression that is, to be perfectly honest with you. And we're gonna draw a little polar dinosaur, Leanllynasura. So let's put our poodoo friend right here. This is gonna be our idea for color. And this tail is the most ridiculous. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Color reference, spelling color with the British spelling, because I can. We're gonna cover up that tail, because honestly, like, half of that would probably make sense. There we go. Abstract art fans when you show them concrete art. Exactly! When you show them concrete art like this, abstract art fans just do not know what to do. They see you. Anyway, enough of this silliness. We need to start drawing. Again, it's been 20 minutes and I haven't even really started drawing yet. So we're gonna draw just a little guy. We're just gonna draw a little fella. The tail is gonna be very long, but not that long. And I've made the body too long again. Alright, so let's now do this. But we're going to colorize that a little bit to be more greenish, because remember, dinosaurs probably saw it in color. The reason that mammals can get away with like being like brown is because mammalian predators generally don't see in full color either. That is a fun evolutionary bottleneck that happens because all modern mammals are descended from like the last common ancestor was a nocturnal burrowing animal that did not have color vision. So some mammal groups re-evolved decolor vision, and others did not. This is actually going to be kind of hard to see, unfortunately. Right, there we go. I'm going to ignore the reference just a smidge. And honestly, if I really wanted to be accurate, I would like look at like proper scientific papers for this, but I think a lot of them are behind paywalls. That is my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. And here, maybe we should make this thing extra fluffy. Hello, son of a Bodan. To be fair, color vision wasn't really invented in like 1950. Exactly, like if you look at all the photos and films, like from the old-timey, like, yeah, color wasn't actually invented. And the paintings don't count, because, like, they change color along with everything else. That is a fun lie to tell small children. Alright, so let's move this fella up here. This dude's head is longer than I remember. Little beaky. Okay. And maybe a little bit longer tail. Alright, this is actually hard to see and I don't like it. There we go. All the broadcasts were in black and white before then. Any lie is fun when you tell it to small children. My girlfriend's terrible. Like, she... I don't remember what lie she likes to tell small children, because here's the annoying thing, which has taken me a really long time to get around to. you occasionally have to lie to small children to encourage their critical thinking skills. If you don't do that, they're not going to develop, like, cognitive ability, and they need to have that sense of betrayal when they get slightly older and smarter to be like, you lied to me! And that way, they learn in a safe way that sometimes people say things that are not true for reasons that are probably stupid. So, that being said, Santa Claus is not real. Sorry to disappoint. Get your friggin' home invasion fantasy, get your Christian home invasion fantasy out of here. If people didn't lie to children, there wouldn't be any Christians. Ouch! I mean, to be fair to religious people, they don't think they're lying. They just happen to believe something that isn't actually supported by evidence at all. Not to get controversial on the Dinosaur art stream. I mean, come on, this is the Dinosaur art stream. Like, I don't know. Although apparently, Genesis was literally never meant to be taken literally, because it was originally a poem. It was supposed to be very, I don't know, poetic and not literal. I don't know. That is what I have been told by someone who knows the Bible a lot better than I do. All right, it shouldn't be controversial. It shouldn't be. Yeah. I have a fantasy about invading other people's homes and eating all the cheese they have in their fridge. Anyone can make any topic controversial. Doesn't mean we should shy away from it. I mean, true. But bear in mind... Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like to upset people when I don't have to. But if I do have to, by gum, I will do... Dinosaurs are real. There is more evidence for dinosaurs than God. Because when was the last time you found a God fossil? Seriously. I don't like this color. It's hard to see on this... You know what we should do? We should make this background really dark. So we can see what we're doing. There we go. Polar night. Alright then. Is there any other controversial topics we want to talk about that may or may not actually be controversial? Pineapple on pizza, anyone? Not to rag on religion endlessly, but like, what the hell do you do if you've got your religion and you're so self-confident and then there's a fruit which may or may not be sinful? What are you gonna do? Oh no. That's a real thing, by the way. It's just like, oh no, the Holy Book does not mention this fruit. Is this a sinful fruit? Is a pineapple... Well, I don't know. Is surströmming halal? Is llama kosher? How is one to know? How is one to know? Is penguin kosher? If you were a Jew and you wanted to eat a penguin, like, it lives a lot in the sea. Does that mean it's like shellfish and you shouldn't eat it? Also, what about peccaries? It just occurred to me. Like, peccaries are not actually pigs. Oh, I just realized I put this on the wrong bloody layer. Typical. We were talking about God too much. And now, look what we have wrought. Look what we have wrought. I didn't have a drawing layer at all. Alright, drawing, there we go. Whee! Whoa, hello! What? What? Alright, anime woman, let's discuss anime. This mic is crossed. TF did I just walk in on? Good question. 02 is a very sexy, good for wife. What? Oh, is that the thing from Nier Automata? I don't follow any ideology, I follow ideology. Get fruity. Borderwise, a dinosaur that's an L. Lollicosaurus. Hello, people. Anyway. Right. We're drawing Leanllynasura. Is a little friend. I need to make... damn it, I need to make this leg longer. She's got legs, and she knows how to use them. Interesting, the thighs are short. The thighs are very short. These thighs cannot save lives. They're too short. No one's managed to explain to me how thick thighs save lives. Except I think thick thighs might be filled with muscle, allowing you to run away from danger faster. Are my thighs thick enough to save lives? Possibly. Near is to be. Oh, near? Oh, O2 is from Darling in the Franks. Oh boy. Near to be, definitely. To be or not to be? Actually, the whole thing with Anime Woman is 2D or not 2D. Do you like the 2D Anime Woman or the 3D Anime Woman? Bet you can't answer that. Ah, bet you can answer that. You probably can answer that. Right, I'm going to go like so. Little birdie friend. Birdie. Birdie. Also, this dude was tiny, by the way. This whole fellow was less than a meter long. Assuming, hold on, how long is the head? A relatively small dinosaur, about 90 centimeters in length. But is that including the tail? Or... Okay, that doesn't. I'm googling how big this fella is. Leanllynasura. Size. 3 feet in length. Is that... Three feet or 3 meters? There's like literally a Wikipedia thing here saying it's 3 meters long. What the hell? I'm gonna assume this guy is like about a meter long. So... That's a small fella. Alright, so the expression range for thick thighs saved lives is not something that should be discussed on Twitch. Huh? I'm definitely going to D them if I have a chance. That's very easy. When there is a bad person, thick thighs choke them to death, and when the good guy is hurt, thick thighs provide good lap pillow providing comfort. Oh. Alright, see you soon. I'm going to D them if I have a chance. Calm down, chat. I know we started off dissing religion, but that's no need to get excited. I mean, you can get excited. I mean, if you get excited from dissing religion, don't let me stop you. Religion is fun to make fun of, a little bit. In small doses. Or large doses. Do-do-do. In this stream, we fear no god. We only fear that the dinosaur thighs aren't correct. There we go. Dinosaur thigh is mostly correct. And I'm gonna go... Drawing 2. And we're going to make that a slightly darker color so we can see what the hell we're doing. Beautiful. This guy's head is actually got a bit kind of more rectangular than what I've done here. Alright, so let's go there. Alright, got these little arms, these tiny little arms. There we go. Beautiful. I'm going to be a lazy boy, and it's got 5 fingers. Kind of doing this kind of hand motion, pulling a gang sign. Alright then. Do. Let's see, we got 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fingies. Which I'm now going to finger. I was about to say now I'm going to finger it up, but I don't actually want to do that. That's weird. Anyway, we got fingies. How tiny are those fingies? Very tiny fingies. Too tiny. Hands could be possibly a little bit bigger, because that looks kind of weird. Looks weird, weird. Also, gonna try not to fall into the trap of, like, making this thing too shrink-wrapped. Because we are going to influffen this thing. Right, and so we're gonna go there, and we're gonna go there, and we're gonna do... There we go. We got our little thing. It's going to influffen you. Oh, yeah. There's gonna be fluff. There's gonna be fluff. And bearing in mind, this was not closely related to birds. So yeah, we're gonna like just put like little fuzzy wuzzy. This is going to be a fuzzy wuzzy little dinosaur. Because I can't resist. Right now, let's have a look here. I'm just gonna, for giggles. Let's see here. Alright, we can probably manage that down. Have the beak like so. Little snoot. Little snoot. Little snoot. Probably need to make this beak a little bit more pointy. I don't know why, but drawing this made me think of Big Al, the famously messed up Allosaurus skeleton. As in, like, he had, like, so many things wrong with him. Alright, so let's go here. That is a big eye socket. Actually, the eye itself would be a lot smaller than that. What eye do we want here? Let's go a very pale blue color. That does make the thing look, we could make that eye a little bit bigger. We can make that a little bit bigger. Because otherwise, it don't look right. It just ain't right. I'm doing blue eyes for basically no reason than I want to. Okay, let's save that as so. GIMP work, ABC. L is, whoopsie daisy. L is for Leanllynasura. Wow, that's a hard word to spell. Jeez. LLY. Nasura. X. F. Jolly good. Okay, the boy ain't right, I tell you. That boy ain't right. That boy, he believes dinosaurs exist. He believes dinosaurs are real. The only dinosaur that is real is the turkey. That's the only dinosaur would exist, and I know that because I have it for Thanksgiving dinner. That's the only dinosaur that there's proof of it. Like chickens ain't real. I never done seen a chicken. Every done chicken I ever done see turned out to be just a turkey in disguise. One funny thing is that mammoths thrown in the pros are still edible if you thaw and cook them. There are people who have eaten them. Yep, that is it's impressive. It is impressive that like. An animal that died thousands of years ago can still be, like, kind of edible. That's alarming, actually. Alarming, harming. This is coming along quite nicely. Oh, God, it's been 40 minutes of stream. It's really freezer burned. People really... Well, here's the thing. Everything is edible at least once. You might not survive the experience. Alright, let's do that. And let's do, what do we do? Let's do, what do we do? Skip to the Maloo, my darling. There we go. Let's do this. Let's do this, and that's good. And now what we're gonna do is this, and this. And this. How leg work? Leg work like so. And also, I'm gonna cover this all with feathers anyway, so you gotta wonder what's the point of all this. There we go. Whee! Splendid. Is it the same thing with the other leg? Ooh, nope. Okay. Good. We have a workflow with our dinosaurs. Are you Dinosaur from during Dinosaurs? I don't know! Because you haven't told me. How dare you? Okay. Oh, yeah. People will really... I kind of want some wine right now. It's white girl wasted time. Also tried playing Barons of the North today. It's fun, but very hard mistakes were made. If anyone watching doesn't know what that is, firstly, don't panic. Secondly, it is a custom campaign that Azusa, with assistance from people, including me, have made for the video game From the Depths. It's great fun. It is great fun. I think this thing needs a little bit more counter shading. Just a little bit. Or not. Let's see here. The poodoo is, looking at a miniature critter just makes you realize this, wow. All things are the same when you shrink them down a little bit. They just kind of look vaguely rodent-y. It's almost like size determines so much about, like, what an animal is actually like. Let's see, does this make sense? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. In fluffing all of this at some point. Oops. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna have to do better than that. My head hurts now. Oh no! You should drink some water. I should drink some water! I have no water! Listen to this! Oh no! I cannot hydrate! Quick! Someone redeem a water drink stream alert thingy so that I have an excuse to run away and fill my water bottle. Thank you, Drink Fire! We're gonna get messed up! Yum yum! That timing, I think you redeemed that. Just like... just in the nick of time for me to, like, suggest it. So we're really... good team play right there. So hydrate the streamer. Drench the sooty. Yep. Okay then, we have a very conservative little dino now. It's time for fluffening. Wait, what if we alternated between waterboarding and making him die of thirst? And how would you make me die of thirst? Oh, just by not using that redeem. Gotcha! Alright, and usual dinosaur story. Dewclaw is on the inside. So, there. Let's go here. And let's just do this, and let's do a little bit of this. And the same thing over here. And Dewy Claw is right. Where is it? Probably noticeable Dewy Claw right here. There we go. Jolly good. Alright then. Colored message for reason. What? Are you kidding me? Automod just censored climax. Are you joking? We should save a bunch of points and then right near the end of Planescape we did 5 or 6 border canoes and then right during the climax of Planescape. Yeah. Near the end of Planescape. Yeah, right. Okay, like, I understand that, like, the auto mod needs to be, like, on it, like, all the time, in terms of, like, staying ahead of the naughty people, but come on, Climax? Climax. It got... Climax. Climax. That's apparently not allowed now? Like, I don't know. Moderation, like, speaking as someone who's had to moderate a Discord before, and I guess still technically does, Patreon Discord. I have a Patreon. I never shout that out on stream. But yeah, I do. And one of the rewards is I draw for ya. Top tier reward, once a month. Sign up now for 50% off your next purchase? I don't know. That's not part of it. I actually agree with Automod this time. You shouldn't climb with an axe. Well done, Drakefire. Well done. You shouldn't climb with an axe. Alright, so what was this? Alright, this is going to be feathers. And... right, what kind of featheries do we want here? We want... what do we want? What do we want? We want shagginess. We want shaggy. So we're gonna do first the undercoat, which is gonna be this and this, but a little bit darker. And yeah. Right, so there is our... let's delete that brush. And duplicate that brush for later. So this one right here, that's our brush. Spacing is minimal. We're gonna go here. Size is gonna be like so. And we're gonna track direction, I think. And I'm trying to remember how I did this. Here's the problem with me learning how to draw just once per week, essentially. Is like, I forget the things I learned, so I do feathers different every single time. Oh, hello! Oh, thank you, Zipachu. What a stretch! Wasn't even used as a bad way, yep. It's not safe for work. Climbing with an axe is not ocean-proof. Okay, question. Do dinosaurs do EMP damage or incendiary damage? Neither! They do collision damage. Because, like, you know, teeth and, like, they hit things. Flex for me, peasant. Oh, like, the beach is this way. Oh, which way to the gun show? It's that way. Oh, yeah, it's just like... calisthenics. Oh, Charles Atlas taught me well. Ouch. Ouch! Oh, shouldn't have done that. They do thump damage. Dinosaurs have low AP. I mean, use HA beam slopes. Damn it! This is going to be inaccessible to people who don't know anything about From the Depths. No! No, that's terrible. Right, feathery feathers are like so. Right. And we're gonna do, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do feathers 2. Same thing here. We need to figure this out, aren't we? Yes. Yes, don't worry, we'll figure it out. Right, and feathers again, a little bit of this. It'll all come together. And brightness contrast is down just a smidge, so I remember what's what. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, I think most people here play FTD, that's how most people find you. True, but just in case someone wanders in, I don't want them to feel, like, left out. Never assume people know what's happening. I mean, you can safely assume. Dinosaurs are vulnerable to explosive damage. They died because they faced an opponent that was moving faster than the asteroid. And also because they faced an opponent with, superior firepower, which is the What the hell was it? Damn it, I used to remember the name of it. Basically, when India exploded, like, there was severe volcanic activity, late Cretaceous, which, like, probably didn't help the whole asteroid thing. Now I've dropped this on everyone's imagination, but I don't know, someone might have come here from the Borderwise Yaoi fanfics. Oh no, why'd you remind... Apparently that is a thing. People ship me with Lathrix. Who is a From the Depths YouTuber, for anyone who doesn't know. Now that I've dropped this on everyone's imagination, I'm gonna go grab coffee. You get back here and face what you've done. Ah yes, the thousands of Borderwise Dojins. Maybe someone's making a not safe for work parody of the Dinosaur book. The asteroid was heavy armor. That's cursed. Yep, that's cursed. It's very cursed. At least that's what people have told me. I don't know if that's actually true. Don't Google that. Like, probably best if you don't Google that. It's probably for the best. And let's save here. Let's go to there, and that'll do nicely, pig. So, that already weirdly looks like feathers, like only if you don't zoom in. Alright, so there's feathers too. And over here. So, here we're gonna go with that. Oops. What? What? Huh? There we go. And there we go. And Control C. Duplicate brush. And there you go. Same thing. Oops. Same thing but different. It just occurred to me I should have done this backwards. Oh well. We're gonna have to erase a lot of feathery goodness here. Gonna have to erase a lot of feathery goodness. Feathering is fun. Feathering is fun. Please never say that again. I do not need to hear that Borderwise Yaoi. I don't need it. Yep. Please never say that again. I've regretted having eyes enough times to know. If someone tells you don't Google that, I don't Google that. Googles it, but only finds pictures of cats. From the Depths now has a new meaning. Oh, no, Zipachu, why you say that? Thanks, Andrew. To put into perspective how much work CC building is, I had to learn GIMP yesterday just to make the cover image. Yep. Yep, took me an hour or so. Massive respect to anyone who releases a campaign. I know, right? I am going to replay the custom campaigns I've played, and I will have newfound respect and appreciation for them. And it's going to be really nice. It's going to be real good, lads. And lasses. And gender indeterminate people. Or gender fluid people. Or gender indecisive people. It's okay to be indecisive. It's more made up anyway. Okay. I believe in you. You'll figure it out. Do you think dinosaurs live just fine without gender? If they did it, so could you. Or stretch. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna stretch my neck. So, according to some people, rotating your neck like this is not good for you. But it feels so good. I love the way my vertebrae go crunch, crunch. And then, like, it gets slightly hard to think afterwards, and, like, you know, my leg falls off. But aside from that, it's all good, baby. Interesting shapes, what we're doing here. I've kind of made a dinosaur poodle right now. This thing is starting to look, you know, have a poodly kind of texture to it. Don't you hate it when your dinosaur poodle runs away from home? It's a bit of a bummer. How's the North after Godly Neither? You got it. It's gonna take a while though. Okay. Because I'm some kind of Twitch chat imp that gains life force with negative energy people emit when they read the cursed crap I post. Yeah. Or someone who's just a sentient taco. Wait, what? Oh. We're in the high middle class Karen walking it and complaining that her decaf copy. Where is the high middle class Karen walking it and complaining that her decaf coffee doesn't keep her awake? If it's a poodle. Poodles are... The history of that dog breed's kind of interesting because it is a hunting dog. People forget that. They're smart, they're independent-minded, and that froofy haircut was originally designed to keep their vital bits, like, warm when they were splashing through water to retrieve whatever the hunter had shot. So, yeah. They're not actually an easy dog breed at all to take care of, so the idea that it's like, you know, froofy, like, urban people who, like, want a poodle is a little bit weird, honestly. A lot of dog breeds are like that. They start out as a working breed and then somehow they end up being, like, co-opted by people who probably shouldn't have them. And poodles are, like, very intelligent dogs, apparently. Like, really intelligent. One of the smartest dog breeds, but, like, they're not as eager to please, perhaps. I might be getting some things wrong here. I might be confusing them with other breeds. This dinosaur looks knitted. Look at this little fella. Looks knitted as hell. Also, it's past the 1 hour mark and I want more coffee. I want a coffee and a mandarin. So I'm going to leave you here with this vibing T-Rex. Right. Sweet. Not gonna lie, I'm very excited to watch people play. Rawston said he's gonna get it on August 1st. Nice! Alright, I cannot watch him play it, unfortunately, because I don't want to spoil myself. Fluffy Fur also helped them in fighting to block other animals' teeth from chomping on them. Can confirm I lost to a poodle in an IQ test. I mean, poodles weren't really supposed to fight other animals. It was like duck hunting and stuff like that I believe that they were used for. I think you're thinking of livestock guardian dogs, like, what's it? There's the Hungarian breeds, the Commandor, and the Pulley, which have basically dreadlocks for that reason. Yep, you're getting it right. Poodles are hunting dogs. Yay! Might be, yeah. There are dog breeds like that. Livestock guardians are scary, man. Yeah, the fur protected them from the duck fangs. I will get flamed by this, but I don't really like dogs. It's okay, not everyone likes dogs. I love dogs, but I treat them like people in the sense that, like, if I see a strange dog, I give them their space. Like, because you wouldn't just walk up to a random person and say, "Hello, how are you?" and then you pet them on the head. If someone did that to me, I probably would bite their arm off. You know, people don't respect dogs enough, I think. So it's possible I get them confused. Fair enough. Alright, you cannot see me. Alright, please survive the ads. I don't want you to die. Oh no, am I not supposed to do that? Maybe I should stop petting strangers. Okay, you deserve ads. definitely not me taking a risk in starting my dryer again. Okay, what's wrong with it? Is that... Wait, what? No, not the ads. What's wrong with the horizontally oriented axe tool? What's wrong is that Bodan was hit me with it. At 31 years old, I'm still scared of dogs because when I was a kid, we had a neighbor that would let their dog loose every time we played on the street to attack us. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. There are not really any genuinely bad dogs, but there are plenty of bad dog owners. Making new images, each one takes 20 minutes. I have to do like 3 more. You got this. Not very nice of him. Yeah. Currently crying. It's okay. But like, you see how long it's taken me to do this frickin' dinosaur? Oh boy. That's the thing about art. Like, there is a point in which you do it, you, like, it starts out quick, and then it gets a lot slower, and then it speeds up again. Currently crying. I got an ad for a quesadilla that said the cheese is the plot twist. Like, no it's not. Cheese is the point of... Did ads get stupider again? I mean, again, constantly getting stupider. The cheese is not a plot... No. Like that story of the brave pit bull dog that swam through a swimming pool to bite a child. Yeah. Is that a thing? Like... What was the context of that? Like, jeez. It's a joke. Oh, right. That's the thing, is like people, people sometimes overestimate or underestimate how dangerous pit bulls are. Because here's the thing, pit bull isn't actually a real breed. It's a real mess. There's just vaguely square-shaped or triangular dogs which were like bred... originally, for bull baiting. That's where the name comes from. And yeah, they're literally, they were originally bred to fight. But they're also, like, very good, like, if you want a guard dog, a pit bull is actually kind of good because it's loyal to its family and no one else. If you want a dog that will eat someone when they try and break into your house, pit bull is pretty good. If you want a dog that's, like, friendly with everyone, Pitbull definitely not the thing. My building manager of the building I live in, has... I don't know if it's a Pitbull, but it is a bully breed. And you look at that dog, very well trained. I've never heard or seen that dog misbehave at all, so he's done a good job with her. That thing will kill you. If you threaten her dad... She will rip your legs off at the neck. And you know what? That's her job. And good on her. Kind of old, actually, about pit bulls, because they bite everything. The dino is staring at a food truck deciding what it wants to order. Just has that look of everything looks good on the menu. You know what? You know what? I kind of like that. I kind of like that kind of, like, almost vacant look. I like that. Alright, so let's do that. A little bit more floof for our friend here. A little bit more floof. And yeah, I did kind of make a poodly dinosaur, didn't I? I am going to smear this so much, and it's going to be so satisfying. It's going to be so satisfying. Whee! I'm also gonna probably be erasing. Erasing? Erasing! Erasing. And I'm going to do a shocking thing here in that I'm going to paint over the eyes and then uncover them. Probably. I don't know. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll surprise you. Also, it was a happy accident, but I've done different spacing for... Oh no! Now the thing really does look like a Commodore. Which is the breed of dog that has dreadlocks. I just realized I didn't put nostrils on this fella. Hang on. Where are your nostrils? Your nostrils are here. There we go, and poof! Alright, and now the smudgening. The smudgening begins. Actually, I want to put little nails on these, Let's just do something like... Where are we? Help. I don't know where I am. I'm as blind as the dinosaur currently is. What always surprised me, when he sneaks up behind me and smacks in the head with an adze. Yeah, you know, I should really quit doing that, but you know what? It's just so fun. Just like you go, da-dun, 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 da-bonk. It's like, hee-hee, I made someone fall down. A little bit of nails. Little bit of nails. This is definitely a work in progress, that's for sure. Alright, the smudgening will now begin. Brace yourselves for the smudgening. Is that the correct smudge? Do I want this smudge? This smudge or this smudge? This one! Let's do that, and hardness should be... Maybe this one? Nope. Full hardness. Yes, yes, yes. It's all coming together. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Really should have saved that before the smudgening commences. I forgot to color shift this, I just realized. Oh yeah, look at the smudging! Look at it! Best smudging you ever did see. Gonna take a chance on me! But oh boy, but Grandma made this winner for me. Borderline should have a points reward called ads. For 1,000 channel points, he will hit you with an ads. That's a little bit less for like... for... He's trying to debark you. What? Debark? What? Are you referencing canoe building? Why is this coffee delicious? Wee. Wee. Don't mind me, I'm just smudging stuff. Adze is the name of a tool. It's a horizontal axe. Yep. Yeah, I know what it is. Used for carpentry and debarking logs. Yeah. Yeah, I know what it is. I'm just like... I think I got the joke. Did I? Tell me I got the joke. Please! Tell me I got the joke. Please tell me I got it. Alright, let's shrink this a little bit. Right, we got the warm fuzzies of the dinosaur. Warm fuzzies of this dinosaur. Dinosaur has the warm fuzzies. Warm, fuzzy dinosaur. Just occurred to me that, like... Why does this guy look so much grayer than that? Oh well. Oh well, I've made a grey sore. A grey sore. It just occurred to me, I thought to myself as, this is making me think of Moa, or Moa, for some reason. Extinct big birds, ratites, from beautiful Aotearoa, New Zealand. And then I thought to myself, hang on, Moas, along with all other kinds of birds, are dinosaurs, like, literally. So, like, it's not far off. Oh, wait, look at that. Let us, do this, and then do this, and do... We erase the eyeballs. What the hell? Huh? What the hell just happened? Alright, GIMP is weird sometimes, apparently. Oh, look at our fuzzy friend. I love him. Or her. And, like, fun fact, it is really hard to tell the sex of a dinosaur from just the bones. I mean, look at this. Look at this dinosaur skeleton here, and you try and tell me what its sex is. What kind of sex did it have? You can't. Because, like, there's very little anatomical difference between, male and female dinosaur skeletons, usually. Usually. Sometimes there's hints. Actually, the best way to tell if a dinosaur is, like, male or female is to literally cut open the bone and see if it's, there's a condition in egg-laying animals where, like, calcium is pulled from the bones in order to make eggshells. When they are gravid, which is, like, pregnant with eggs. Pregnant, if you will. And if a dinosaur has that, it's probably female. But it needs to be actually gravid at the time of death for that to happen. So... Death. Death. Death! Okay. I might be a little bit... What do you mean? If it's got a boner, it's male. Dinosaurs may or may not have had penises. It's hard to know. They had a cloaca, probably. The bigger ones probably did have a long tube to transfer baby matter, but who knows? Meow. Is that the sound of dinosaur fighter planes? Hell yeah. I'm so city. I've done custom backgrounds, loading screens, soundtrack. Hell yeah, Zuza. Well done. I have faith that I'm cooked, and to be fair, I do belong in the kitchen. Don't be sexist at yourself. Borderwise, why are we discussing dinosaur sex? Because it is fascinating. It is science! Don't kink shame Borderwise. He has to compile that dino book, don't you? It was a joke about Bone Bono because you had said telling it by skeletons. Oh! Oh! I missed that. My bad. You said joke and it flew over my head. Alright, so we're gonna mess with the color now, but first we need to smear the other feathers. Smear, 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 smear. Feathers, 2 feathers. Okay then. I know how to do things. I know how to do things. Right, now we're gonna mess with the color palette of this little guy. And, we're gonna mess with the color palette. And we're gonna see what looks good. Because, the Pudu was just our starting point. Borderwise writing to not get the joke was 10 times funnier than the actual joke. Yeah! The best humor is accidental. I'm so proud of myself for actually getting a soundtrack in here. That was not easy. Every Godly boss has a unique theme. Nice. I did not make the song, but I got them into the canon. Nice! Don't mess with this color palette. That's rude. Sorry, you'll have to slowly witness me going insane. I am witnessing the whole world going insane. What is one more person? What is one more person in this crazy world? Alright, so let's do the hue saturation of this. Mess with the saturation a little bit. Right, I do want to make this thing more green. Oh boy. More greenish, like so. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to take a risk and final check on the feathers. Are we happy? Yes, we are. Feathers, merge down, feathers 2. And now we... Uh-oh. There was a spot. Out, damn spot. I want to give this thing a hug. It's so fluffy. Alright then. Tidy up the tail a little bit. Tidy up the tail a little bit. Probably need to tidy up the back a bit. A little bit of smudging there. Probably should have done that later. Over here. Little fuzzy fella. It's really neat that GIMP is free. Yeah, it's like awesome. Yes, because GIMP claps Photoshop. You prefer GIMP to Photoshop? Yeah, like honestly, I see it. I understand. I love GIMP. We've had our differences in the past. It's not perfect. Some people really don't like GIMP, but that's because it kind of is a little bit different from other free drawing programs. But I like it. I like it a lot. It is free. That is... It's by far... Also, if you're a power user with GIMP, things get really cool. There we go. I prefer GIMP to Photoshop. True. How's it going? Hello, driver! Just because it's FOS. Free and open source. Yep. I do like GIMP. Free and I actually started to get the basics. Gotta support those people who work so hard to make it. Yeah, I should donate to GIMP. I rely on GIMP so much that even when they put out updates that really suck, I probably should donate the money at some point. But I am currently asking people to donate money to me all the time. I still have not figured out a good way to get the Twitch donation thing right, because Stream Elements doxes people in both directions. And, I don't want that. Maybe Ko-Fi. Or Ko-Fi. Is that nice and anonymous? I think it is. I should do that. What should we do? What shall we do? What shall we do? What shall we do here? Color palette. Color palette. Alright, so hue saturation. We're gonna make this guy more greeny. Whoops, that was the wrong thing. So more green, like so. So just 117 right there. A little bit desaturated. Something like that, yeah. Let's mess with hue, just kind of greeny. Yep, 109. Not sure I'm a huge fan of that. But like, you know what? Alright, so we need to do this here, because it turns out hue saturation. A pleasant little fella. Although, hold on. How do birds get green feathers? Ooh. Okay. Didn't want the AI overview, damn it. Okay then. Alright. Feather colors and feathers come from blah blah blah. Alright, so yeah, alright, you can have like simple feathers for stuff like this. Right, I'm going to make this darker. Like so. So let's go here, brightness, contrast. Brightness there, contrast a little bit more. A little bit darker. And I'm not sure, that green looks kind of unnatural, so let's mess with that some more. This thing would be bloody hard to see in a forest, though. Oh, just for Campfire also doxes people? Okay, never mind. Glad we figured it out, otherwise. Yeah. Campfire has the same issue that Streamlabs does because it works exactly the same way. Alright. You know what's like in soccer boots? The dinosaur should have Air Jordans. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Damn it, is there like a freaking... Is there like a donation thingy that... doesn't like... I mean, here's the thing, Patreon, like, my Patreon members, I do know, like, they're, like, they give, I have a list of, like, their email addresses and stuff like that, but that, I don't know, that's because they've signed up for something. There's got to be some kind of thing that's, I mean, Twitch Bits is actually the donation thing, but, like, I don't know, I don't think I've ever had a bit donation on Twitch. I'm not sure how that works. I've been streaming on Twitch for, like, years now, and I don't understand how it works. I can leave cash in a particular location in New Zealand and give you a puzzle to find out which user information that only both of us know. Email address is fine. Yeah, email address is fine. But, like, yeah, Stream Elements will, like, give you, like, your real frickin' name and stuff like that. It's like, oh, that is too much. It's like full name and everything. Also, the cash will be in rubles. Oh, never mind then. I don't want rubles. I think I might have bollocks this up. Alright. Alright, so this doesn't look right. Let's see here. Maybe we need to do something. Hold on. So hue saturation, hue chroma. So what's chroma? Oh! I mean, it's a little grey fella. It's a little grey fella now. But that's okay. I actually like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, little grey person. Kind of Arctic-y, I guess. The reason that Stream Elements and Decovia do this is because they don't actually do the donation themselves. They set up a PayPal friends and family transfer, and PayPal gives away your name and such. Oh, right. True. True. Man. Righty-ho then, what do? What do here? I think we can put, let's put scales on the legs and hands and call it a night. It's not a night. It's 9:30 in the morning for me. Alright, so let's do this. What's that? That's this. Opacity is around half, and size is very small. Spacing around 70. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not a knight. At best, it could replace the horse. You are funny. You are a funny bunny, and I like you. Alright, what was I doing? I'm doing the... Uh-oh. There we go. And over here, das Snoot. Das Snoot. Das Snoot. Das Snoot. Das Snoot is important to me. Right, we need a bumpy kind of texture thing. We need this. Alright. This guy's cute, I like him. Feathers too. I like the little blue eyes as well. I don't know why, I just kind of do. You know what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to do that. I'm going to darken this just a little bit. Just a smidge. Darkness. 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 Imprisoning me. All that I see. Absolute horror. I'm leaning forward again, aren't I? Yes, I am. Oh hell yeah, look at that eyeball. Look at it! I just zoomed out so you can't see it as easily, but look at it. Look at my little friend. We're basically done here. We're basically done. Alright, so we're gonna have to shrink the reference, like, a lot. And color reference, we didn't really end up using... Oh well, we used the Pudu as kind of a starting thing, I guess. But now, this dude's about 1 meter long, which means we need to go find a human silhouette. Human silhouette. Right, let's do size. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Right. Size reference. Alright, where do we want to be? We want to be here. And we're gonna go there. And we're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. We're going to invert this guy so we can actually see him. And he's gonna go be like... No. He's gonna be twice as tall, lengthwise, as this little fella. Uh-oh. And scale... It's going to be a width of 4,600, let's say. Oh, he's a big boy. No. Oh, this is the... This dinosaur's tiny! That might be too small. That doesn't look right. Alright, so about 33 feet long. He's just a little guy. Look at him. That's like really small. That can't be right. Hold on. Where is it? Leanllynasura. Leanllynasura size. Okay, neat. How big was it? Very long scale. How big was that? Right now there's another thing saying it was 2 meters long. I don't know. I'm going to shrink the size reference because this doesn't look right. How long is its skull? Hold on. I'm going to say... Alright, skull length. Wow. Western Australia Museum. Okay. Alright, let's see here. We're looking at an actual museum. Okay, this is wow, that's actually... Huh, I was almost spot on. Hold on. No, I wasn't. The thing was roughly knee height. Height, length, 1 meter. Okay, yeah, 3 feet long. Interesting. I did make our big boy too big though. Let's shrink him down a little bit. Let's put Leanllynasura at roughly knee height. So 3 feet long, something like that. Because otherwise it's just It's just too big. Alright, there we go. I take it back. Could definitely not replace the horse. Now museum, now you don't. Alright, we're done. I feel like a silly ready for Africa. And in honor of Leanllynasura being a silly little guy, we're gonna have to draw something with a ridiculous tail. Alright, I know what I'm gonna draw. It just occurred to me. Right, there we go. There we go. Alright, African pond. Hold on. African pond. Wow, this stock photo spelled typical wrong. That's embarrassing. Adobe frickin' sucks. It really does. Do not worry, everyone. I have a plan. It is a big, beautiful plan. Uh-oh. The plan is hippo-shaped. Right, slightly off-white. For the big teeth. Okay, I'm just gonna move that down a little bit. Actually, no, I'm not. Also, I know damn well that hippo teeth aren't exactly like this. It's okay, it's for the funny. This is the second time I've drawn a hippo live on stream. I did so in a From the Depths stream not too long ago, or so it felt like. It actually probably was a long time ago. There we go. We're ready for Africa. Who's ready for Africa? Are you not the horse? Yep. I'm not the same. I just got back from Europe. I don't want to go to Africa. Worry, everyone! Hello, driver. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you back. When did you leave? Wow, I feel like a bad streamer. I didn't notice. I didn't notice when someone left. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. And there, we're just going to have a bottomless pit. Alright, so then we're gonna do this, because we don't need to do that. Also, I want this looking directly at you, because... Is it looking directly at you? Yes, it is. And just for giggles... Two... What the hell? Okay, there we go. I think I need to go play Impossible Creatures again to get such beasts out of my mind. Because they're in my brain. And that's not good. Yeah, that's what scorpion claws look like. I've made a messed up lobster. I've made a hobster. Oops, there we go. Oops, oops, oops. I don't know why I'm doing this. It was living in my brain and I need to get it out. Yeah, you thought hippos were bad. They just got worse. They just got so much worse. What the hell? And let's go there. Hello, otherwise will you put the hippo on a spin block for EMP resistance? Nope, but the Bofors is going to be on a spin block for EMP Alopopotamus. It's a hippo that's out of the bottom, hippo. Lobster claws unrelated. So we're gonna need boofers. And what we're gonna need here is a little bit of shade. Oh, I forgot ears on this guy. I forgot to put ears on him. Shocking. Okay, and then the shadows are on... Oh, those poor people in the background. Oh dear. Alright, so now... merge that down. And where's Boofers? Boofers! Where are you? Video and thumbnail necessities. Boofers. Found it. Hooray! Found it, found it, found it. Found it, found it, found it, found it, found it, found it, found it. Yeah, try AI generating this. Yeah, boy. There we go. Boofers goes there. Oh dear. I drew the ears on the wrong layer. Oh well. No biggie. Alright, and now we're going to go over this. Just gonna merge that down because I can. And then we're going to do this shading trick. Or not, we're going to do the other shading trick, which works better. Remember, it don't have to be perfect. It just has to be ready for Africa. Brightness, contrast. Right, lobster claw, go like so. Do do do. Bollocks. Oh, I just remembered a better way to do this. Damn it! Oh well. Committed to the bitted now. Meow. Right. Okay. Lobsterfuss. Lobster. How is your lobsterfuss? How was your meal today? Is it full of lobster? Really? That head makes no sense, but it's okay. You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm going to just do... We're gonna make this guy look tired and stressed. Because that's funny. Yay! Also, nostrils. There we go. Da 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 da. And now the coup de grace is there wouldn't really be reflections in water this muddy, but I think it'll be funny, so we're gonna do it anyway. So. up there. Over that way. We're gonna have to move the hippo. This is not gonna make any sense physically. Really not gonna make any sense physically. This dude is all like, this is my puddle. Go away. Switch down, move this around. Flip. How's it look? Bad. There we go. Going to conveniently do that. Now I've bollocks up the shadows. So I'm gonna have to flip the background. Oh, wow, that looks kind of good, actually. Let's make the pond bigger. Pond is now bigger. And text right there. Bzz, bzz, finished early, yeah. I think the lobster hippo should have machine guns in his claws. Nah, I'm done. It's a hippo that's had a... Alright. Could it be rising? It's from the depths! Holy moly, reflector one. I love the reflection trick. I've done it before, it's great. Like I said, it wouldn't make sense in water this muddy. You'd need much clearer water to get like a good reflection on it, but... we're having fun here. By the way, water-wise, on a horizontal surface, the reflection of an object is a straight vertical line from the original. Yeah. Straight vertical line from the... It's a straight vertical line from the original. Yeah, I know. It's just a little, I guess, cheat, to actually fit it in frame, because if it looks exactly reflected, it's going to look weird. Remember, we're seeing the water from a slight angle. Yeah. Alright, it is time for text. And we're going to do that a little bit. And we're gonna do... I love mixing my simplistic, like, painty art style with just a photorealistic background. There's something so weirdly endearing, but also really stupid about it. I love my Ready for Africa bit. It's so this is never gonna get old for me. It's so dumb. It's so wonderfully, endearingly stupid that, like, I just love it. Alright, we can make this all a little bit bigger, I think. Let's make this fella bigger. Let's make it take up more of the canvas. There we go. There we go. And then we're gonna mess with this a little bit. I'm gonna move this guy a little bit this way. It doesn't matter if the reflection is a little bit off. Right, we're done. I sure hope this hippo never gets old for you. Yeah, really stupid, just my life. Okay, didn't do too much since I came in late, but I did do a bit the last few days. Nice one, driver. We'll have a look at that. Someone should make a racing game with FTD terrain physics. You can do that in FTD, basically. Jolly good. What is it? I hope nothing you've ever drawn or Ready for Africa lives to see old age, because that would be terrifying. I mean, some things are chill. But wait, if they die young, then what killed them? Oh no! Do you remember the crab? Do you remember the feathered crab? Hang on, let's pull up that feathered crab. What's the worst that could happen? Like, we've done wacky stuff in Ready for Africa, so... Where is that feathered crab? Where is that feathered crab? Where is that... I forgot about this guy! Just photoshopped, photo bashed. Feathery crab. We need to do a whole art stream where we just go through all the Ready for Africas we've done, because it's hilariously stupid. I think Roasted is planning an FTD Rorio court. Yep, just glorious. Hello, Cole Yellow. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I forgot about the crab. I just remembered now. Alright, get out of here, Boofus. Alright then, let's review what we've done. This fine art stream. We have our starting soon screen, of course. We have our warm-up, Concretosaurus. We have Leanllynasura, our little guy. Such a little guy. Look at this little guy. I love him. And then we have our Ready for Africa. No one's ready. Actually, I want to put some highlighting behind there. So, how I'm going to do that is like this. So, actually, let's do... Yay! Jolly good. Just revisiting all the creatures. Me after I smelled burnt seafood, I forgot about the crab! Yep. Alright, let's look at driver stuff. Also, I've been messaged a lot on the WhatsApp. Let's go here, let's go here. Right. Let's go here. That's the J Dino stuff. Alright, where are we? So, modeling that, bookworm with more book. Alright, Transformer dude. Yay! Transformer Mecha. Can't go. Mecha are bloody hard to draw. Yay! Look at that small Volvo. A small Vo, if you will. Oh, I like that. Lovely driver. Lovely, lovely. That makes me very happy for some reason. I don't know. Just a little... Can I show you, Lon? The little canoe I made some time ago. It was on a... Where was it? It was, It was on an art stream. Wasn't last week, I don't remember, but... Little canoe. Like so. Not sure you can see very well on this webcam, but like, yeah, it reminds me of that. Doing stuff with your hands is like very, very nice. Also, this is now a hat. I'm now protected. 2 weeks ago, I think. Yep, pipe cleaner canoe. I have the paper for the Volvo scanned. I could upload that too. Nice. I said steamed canoes? What? Pipe cleaner canoe. Someone redeemed the border canoe thing. Yep. Alright, so we just have a canoe on our head. This thing... is very stable on my head for some reason. Okay, thank you, driver, for sharing that. Did Rickfire message me anything? I'm just gonna check Discord. Yep, there you go. Uh-oh. Ellis... Oh, no. Oh, no. Well done, Rickfire. I shouldn't have ordered it extra spicy. Frickin' Hephaestus taking a dump and the little dino in the corner. Man, you people are funnier than me, and I'm envious. Oh boy. Oh, well done, people. Jolly good art stream today. It's so confusing. The dinosaur's like, what is happening? Oh, it's the Denisovan. Not Denisovan traps? No, I don't think that's it. The late Cretaceous Indian subcontinent volcano thing. Anyway, I managed to make a comment. Oh yeah, I did see that, Azusa. I'm scared to load it into FTD because I don't want my game to crash. That would be bad. All right. Righty-ho then. I'm ready for Africa, I think. And we're going to sign off. Let's raid Arrow Rights because that's fun. She's always a good sport. She does shoot you when you walk in there, so... /raid Arrow Rights. Let's raid... Oh, before we do that, I'm gonna share the art channel Where is it? There you go. Going to share the art channel VOD, so if you want to see more stuff like this, especially all the Ready for Africas. I'm typing in the VOD channel right now, and if you're watching this on the VOD channel later, please do subscribe, because YouTube likes it when you do that, and when YouTube likes it in the unfeeling robot way it does, it promotes the channel more, and we get more exposure, so to speak. Alright, so that'll be super helpful. I thought we were just raiding. Yep, we're gonna be raiding right now. Raid, arrow, right. And yep, there we go. Raid has been created. Are you ready? Are you, yep, algorithmic hellscape. Are you ready? Are you steady? My phone is buzzing. I should probably answer that. Alright, take care everyone. Live, laugh, love as much as you can. See you next time. Bye!